Words, the most powerful tool you can use to turn a woman on and make her crave you. And this video will show you exactly how to use your words to drive her wild in bed, because today I'm going to teach you how to talk dirty, even if you've never done it before. I've even invited a very special guest to help me with it, and she's gonna show you everything from why dirty talk is so powerful in bed, how to baby step into dirty talk, how to test if she's open to dirty talking with you, what to say when dirty talking with word for word material you can steal, how to stop feeling shy about saying naughty stuff to a woman, and so much more. So avoid any distractions, pay attention, and keep watching this video because you are going to love it and love me. I'm Marni, and from here on out, I will be your very own personal wing girl. And every week, I'm gonna give you the no BS insider info about what women really want versus what they say they want. Plus, the most effective methods to win over any woman you like. So just hit that subscribe button now so you never miss a video. So before I dive in and start talking dirty with you, I wanna do two things. Number one is tell you about today's video sponsor, the amazing skincare line for men, Tiege Hanley. Tiege is going to help you take care of your skin by keeping it fresh, clean, wrinkle-free, and oh so sexy. Not dirty. Women will be kissing that amazing face of yours, and trust me, women love a guy that takes care of himself and his body because it shows he can take care of her as well. So I recommend that you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliant scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF, and a PM moisturizer. Oh, and to make it super easy, they provide this cute little instruction card in every single box that tells you when to use each product, how much, in what order. It totally comes in handy. But you don't just have to take my word for it, because they have over 5,000 5-star reviews from customers around the globe. This isn't something that you want to put off, because prevention is key. So get ahead of any signs of aging now. Your future self is going to thank you. And because Tiege is sponsoring this video, they're offering you an amazing deal. I have to swallow, sorry. Just click the first link in the description to get 30% off your first skincare system and a free gift. Plus, as a member, you're going to get 20% off for life. By the way, you have 2 gifts to choose from that are valued at $20 each. One is a silicone body scrubber, and the other is a nail and face grooming kit. And I prefer the scrubber because I love having super soft skin all over my body. So don't wait any longer. Click the first link in the description to start your skincare journey today. So thank you, Tiege. Now, the second thing I want to do is introduce you to our special guest, Dr. Tara, who is a professor of sex. Yes, you heard me right. That is an actual job. And she's here today to talk to us about getting down and dirty with our words so you can drive women wild in the bedroom.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Good. I love hearing that. I am totally excited for this too, especially since we had such a lovely conversation on the podcast. So as I said before, Dr. Tara is a tenured professor of sexual and relational communication at California State University. She is also the host of the Love Bites podcast and the #1 sex educator on TikTok right now. That basically means you're going to get a whole lot of great actionable information today. And we're not going to waste your time anymore with this yammering. Okay, so let's just dive right in. So here is the big topic I'd like us to tackle today. Why talking dirty in the bedroom is so powerful, and how exactly should a guy go about talking dirty to a woman?
Well, Marni, funnily enough, dirty talk is probably one of the most popular topics that I get asked about by guys, especially. And I'm always happy to talk about it. So first things first, why should you even consider talking dirty in the bedroom? Well, when you say naughty things to women during the sexual act, you're stimulating her brain, which is, in a way, it goes beyond the touch. This is important because the brain happens to be a woman's most responsive sexual organ. And as you talk dirty, you're engaging her brain in a way that the touch cannot. Make the whole experience just so much more pleasurable. So think of dirty talk as a pleasure boosting tactic, a tactic that will always immediately spice things up in the bedroom. And the fact is, 99.9% of guys are not very good at this. Make it one of the fastest way to stand out of the herd and be the rock star in bed. Now that I said, I should also mention, while most women tend to enjoy dirty talk during sex and will thoroughly appreciate it if you're good at it, it, there are women who are just not that into it. So before you think of trying dirty talk, make sure your partner is interested in it. And you can just directly ask her, hey, what do you think of dirty talk during sex? It's as simple as that.
I love that. I mean, just straight talk, which I talk about all the time. And I think the part about her brain being the most powerful sex organ is super important. And I talk about it again all the time on my channel. Since guys tend to be more visual creatures and get turned on primarily by what they see, they don't understand how important mental stimulation is to a woman. I mean, this is why the vast majority of women prefer to read erotic stories than watch X-rated videos on the internet, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm a fan of those stories.
Yeah.
Mental stimulation is crucial in women's arousal process, and words are the key to it.
Okay, well, staying on the topic of words, which are very key for dirty talk, this is the biggest question all guys have about dirty talk that I wanted your answer to. What exactly should you say to start dirty talking?
To get comfortable with dirty talk and also come up with dirty things to say during sex, it's helpful to consider the broad categories of dirty talk.
Okay. So what do you mean by that? I'm like clueless. What do you mean by that?
So there are 5 main types of dirty talk, and once you know these types, it's easy to get started. Do you want me to go ahead and break it down one by one?
Yes, of course. I don't need to talk on this video. You're the expert here, so absolutely. And it would be great if you could give examples that guys can use for each of these types. Like word for word lines guys could steal from you.
Yes, sure. Steal away. So the first type is compliments. Giving your partner a direct sexually charged compliment is the easiest way to initiate dirty talk. For example, you look so sexy in those panties. Ooh. Or, you taste so good, I love it. So sexy. Or something like, you have the most amazing breasts I've ever seen. Who doesn't love that?
I love it.
Women love the feeling of being desired, as I'm sure you do too. It's a massive turn on for us. And that's why these types of compliments work like magic in the bedroom. Plus, this is the most beginner-friendly type of dirty talk. So, if you've never tried dirty talk before, this is the best place to start. The second type of dirty talk is memories. This one involves referencing past sexcapades as a way to build anticipation and arousal, which means this isn't done during the sexual act, but as a build-up or foreplay. And that's what makes it perfect for sexting.
Oh, I love that.
A few examples for this would be, I can't stop thinking about last night. You looked so sexy bouncing on top of me. Or, the sounds you made last time we were in bed made me so horny. Or, you looked so hot in that black dress last night. I can't get it out of my mind. So hot.
So hot.
It's very simple. You just bring up something positive about the last time you were in an intimate situation together, and it will spark her imagination and start getting her turned on and wanting more. The third type is narration. This is when you describe exactly what's happening during the sexual act. Okay. For example, you're so wet right now, I love it. Or, I've never been this hard before, you're so hot.
Okay.
Or, you smell so delicious right now. That's hot, right? What makes this one great is that you don't need to recall phrases or scenarios. Just say what's happening or what your partner is making you feel. Simple. The next type is direction. This type of dirty talk entails stepping into your own movie and directing the action. In other words, telling her what you will do to her or what you want to do to her. For example, I'm going to strip you naked as soon as I see you. Ooh, hot. Or take off your panties and go get on the bed. Who doesn't like that? I know, I like a little direction.
Yes.
Or turn around, I want to take you from behind now. This kind of dirty talk can be especially arousing to women because it shows assertiveness and boldness, and we love that. Women love that when done right.
I love all of these. This is really incredible stuff, and I hate to interrupt the flow because I want to hear so much more, but I think one important thing to keep in mind with the direction type, or actually dirty talk in general, is to make sure you deliver it right. And the best way to deliver it, and correct me if I'm wrong, would be to say things in a low, deeper voice without hesitation. So you could say it like this: take off your panties and go get in the bed.
No, that's a no.
You just want to jump my bones right now, right? Or you could say, take off your panties and go on the bed. So they have completely different effects on women. It's the how you say it, not the what. The latter is 1,000 times sexier and will send chills down her spine. I literally just turned this woman on right now, right? With how I said it.
You're right. I am aroused. Delivery is key when it comes to dirty talk, and I'm glad that you mentioned that. All the lines and frameworks are one part of it, but you gotta practice and nail the delivery for best results.
Yes, and so we'll come back again to this soon, but because I think a lot of guys need help with overcoming that shyness around talking dirty, because it's scary to initiate that. And once they deal with that, the delivery comes more naturally. So for now, let's get back to the 5 types, because I want to hear more.
Yes, sure. So the 5 types, you have compliments, memories, narration, and direction so far.
Yeah.
The last type is questions. This type of dirty talk is just about asking questions that encourage your partner to dirty talk back to you, whether by narrating their experience, offering a compliment, or relaying directions in response. So, for example, you might ask, "Do you like feeling me inside you?" Or, "Do you want me to taste you?" Or, "Where do you want me to come?" Again, very simple stuff. The only caveat is don't overdo it. Don't hit her with question after question.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, just do everything already.
Ask 1 or 2 and see where it leads and mix it up with the other types. And that's it. That's all the 5 types of dirty talk.
Oh my God, this was mind-blowing. I'm so glad that I had you come on and do this video. This was absolutely amazing. I hope you are watching this and taking notes, because not only are you getting clear frameworks for coming up with naughty stuff to say, but so many hot and powerful lines that you can literally copy word for word. I think the only challenge for a guy watching this now would be to get comfortable saying these things. So how do you become more comfortable saying these things?
You're right. It can feel awkward and uncomfortable diving into explicit dirty talk if you haven't tried it before. But you don't have to be super graphic to start. Okay. There are different intensities to talking dirty. So, for example, beginner level intensity would be, "I love going down on you." The intermediate level would be, "I love eating your pussy." Hot, right? And the advanced level would be, "I love the feeling of your soaking wet pussy on my tongue." You can switch between intensities and work up to the more explicit phrasing, or you can keep things more general. It's up to you. Whatever fits your idea of sexy and feels right coming out of your mouth.
Okay, I love that. And that makes total sense. Just do it at your own level. You don't have to become this like dirty superstar.
Right.
So I would say that for most guys, it's best to start with the simplest stuff possible. Don't try to say a bunch of these things if they sound super foreign and awkward coming out of your mouth, as I was just saying. That's going to basically ruin the moment if you say things that are too senior for you. Start simple, gain experience with it, then switch it up. You can also see how reactive your partner is and continue down a path that she's responding well to. Because again, it's about the two of you together.
And you could even pick up some lines and practice in front of the mirror.
Yes.
Or close your eyes and imagine your partner and practice talking dirty to her. Get those reps in front of the mirror or in your imagination, and you'll get comfortable with it way faster. Also, another trick you can use to build your confidence in the bedroom is using affirmations.
Okay.
More specifically, affirmations about your sexual appeal and abilities. Like, you can say things like this: "I'm strong and sexy. I am an amazing lover. I know how to make women feel good." Don't judge it, just repeat it as often as you can. You'll start building more sexual self-esteem within days, and that will translate into more confidence when talking dirty. Plus, everything else you do in the bedroom.
Again, I absolutely love this. I love the mirror example for sure. And when you're doing the mental rehearsal, this is amazing information. So I think we've covered everything a guy needs to start talking dirty and spice things up in the bedroom. But thank you so much for doing this and coming and lying in bed with me. For the guys who love this and want to learn more from you, where should they go?
Well, I'm glad to help, Marni, and thanks so much for having me here. So where you can find me is my website, that's lovebites.co, LUVBITES.co. My podcast, my ebook, and all of my resources are on my website.
Amazing. And I'll post a link in the description box below for you so that I can make it super simple. Lastly, I hope you all enjoyed this video. I enjoyed this video. I love having a guest with me in the bedroom to talk dirty. It's time to say goodbye to Dr. Tara for now, but she will be back, I promise you. But as always, I will see you guys next week.